Jnanakosha, Puranas,
सर्गश्च प्रतिसर्गश्च वंशो मन्वन्तराणि च वंशानुचरितं चैव पुराणं पञ्चलक्षणम्.
Markandeya Purana, killing of Madhukaithabha. Markandeya says King Surat was the descendant of Chaitra. He was defeated in the battle against King Kolvidhavansi. All his wealth was deceitfully taken over by his cunning ministers. King Surat fled to the forest to save his life, where he met a sage named Medha. He stayed with him at his hermitage, but after a while the thought of his lost kingdom began to torment him. One day, while he was roaming near the hermitage, he met a Vaishya named Samadhi. Samadhi narrated his awful story as to how his sons had driven him out of his home after taking all his wealth. But in spite of this, his love for them remained intact. Both Surat and Samadhi went to sage Medha and told him that in spite of our miserable condition, we are unable to understand why we still have affection and love for our near and dear ones, even though they have cheated us. Sage Medha replied, O king, due to the illusions of this world, human beings are deeply influenced by attachment. So there is nothing to be amazed. Goddess Mahamaya influences the mind of each human being. She does not spare even the most learned one. When she becomes pleased, she bestows liberation. The king, who is this? The king asked, who is this Mahamaya? Please tell us about her. Sage Medha then told them about Mahamaya. O king, goddess Mahamaya is beyond the reach of origin and destruction. When the whole earth was submerged in water at the end of the Kalpa, Lord Vishnu took refuge of Yoga Nidra. While he was sleeping, two demons, Madhu and Kaithabha, manifested from the wax of his ears. The demons wanted to attack Brahma. Lord Brahma got scared and sought help from goddess Nidra. She manifested from the body of Lord Vishnu and appeared before Lord Brahma. Lord Vishnu woke up from his sleep. He saw that the demons were trying to kill Lord Brahma. He fought with both the demons for 5,000 years. Goddess Mahamaya influenced the demons' mind, as a result of which they asked some boons from Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu granted the boons to end and said, both of you will get killed by me. The demons said, we are ready to get killed on the condition that you kill us only in such a place where there is no water. As the whole earth was submerged in water, so the demons thought that the Lord Vishnu would not be able to get a base to kill him. But Lord Vishnu severed their heads after making them sit on his thighs. The destruction of Mahishasura's army. Markandeya says, during ancient times, the deities and the demons fought a fierce battle which lasted for 100 years. The deities were defeated in this battle. Mahishasura drove out the deities from heaven and ascended the throne of Indra. The defeated deities went to seek the help of Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahadeva. They narrated their awful tale to all the three deities. Brahma, Vishnu and Mahadeva became furious at the demons' cruelty. A powerful effulgence appeared from the mouth of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahadeva. Similar effulgence appeared from the bodies of all the deities. The super effulgence was created from the unison of all these effulgence, and a goddess manifested from it. The deities were very pleased. All the deities presented their weapons to the goddess. After this, they hailed her name in a loud voice by chanting, "Victory be to her!" The goddess laughed loudly. Her laughter shook the whole earth violently. When Mahishasura heard her laughter, he proceeded towards her accompanied by a huge army. When he reached there, he was amazed at the appearance of the goddess. He attacked her with his army, which boasted of mighty warriors like Chamar, Chikshur, Udagar, Asilam, Mahahanu, Vashkal, Parivartit, Vidal, and Kal. These demons had dangerous weapons like Tomar, Shakti, axe, mace. One by one, the goddess destroyed all the demons' weapons and launched an attack on them. The deep exhalations made during the battle resulted into the creation of numerous ganas. These ganas joined the goddess in the battle. Ultimately, the goddess succeeded in killing all the demons. The battlefield was covered by demons, corpses, as well as carcasses of elephants and horses. The deities were pleased by the outcome of this battle. The deities eulogized goddess Bhagavati. Markandeya says, after the killing of Mahishasura, all the deities, including Indra, eulogized goddess Bhagavati and said, "We make salutations to her who has manifested herself as a result of the unison of the powers of all the deities, one who is revered by all the deities and the sages. May she bless us. We make salutations to that goddess whose powers are indescribable even by Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. O goddess, please nurture the whole world with your love and care. We find ourselves incapable of describing your grandeur and magnificence." Goddess Bhagavati became very pleased with their devotion and asked them to demand any boon. But the deities replied, "O goddess, by killing Mahishasura, you have already fulfilled our aspiration. If you really want to bless us, then please appear before us at the time of our need." The goddess blessed them by saying, "So be it." Markandeya says, "Now I am going to tell you how goddess Bhagavati protected the deities by killing the demons Shumb and Nishumb. Goddess Parvati and Shumb's messenger, Markandeya says, during ancient times the demons Shumb and Nishumb had captured all the three worlds after defeating the deities. The deities went to goddess Parvati and eulogized her by saying, "O goddess, you had promised us that you would come to our help at the time of our need. The time has arrived." As the deities were busy eulogizing goddess Parvati, she was preparing to go for her bath. She came near the deities and asked them as to who were by they eulogizing. Suddenly a divine entity manifested from her body and answered on behalf of the deities, "These deities are eulogizing me." This divine entity was none other than goddess Shiva. As Shiva had manifested from the cell Kaushika of Parvati's body, she was also known as Kaushiki. Kaushiki possessed divine beauty. The demons Chand and Mund happened to see her. Both of them went to Shumb and described to him about Kaushiki's beauty. Shumb wanted to marry her. He sent a messenger named Sugriv to Kaushiki to inform her about his intention. Sugriv went to Kaushiki and said, "You are so beautiful. You are fit to marry a mighty demon king like Shumb, who rules over all the three worlds." The goddess laughed and said, "O messenger, I am ready to marry Shumb or Nishumb because I know they are very powerful, but there is one problem. As I have taken a vow that I would marry only such a person who defeats me in a battle." The messenger replied, "O beautiful lady, how can you fight the mighty Shumb who has defeated even the deities and who is the master of all the three worlds?" Sugriv made persistent requests, but the goddess refused to go along with him. She instructed him to inform Shumbh and Nishum about her woe. Killing of Dhumra Lochan. Markandeya says Sugriv went back to Shumbh and narrated the whole story. Shumbh became very furious and instructed Dhumra Lochan to bring her by force. Dhumra Lochan went to goddess Bhagavati accompanied by 60,000 demons. Initially, he requested her to come along with him. He also threatened to take her forcibly if she did not accept her proposal. Goddess Bhagavati refused to go along with him. Dhumralochan angrily ran towards her. The goddess made a loud roar, as a result of which Dhumralochan's body was reduced to ashes. After his death, Dhumralochan's army attacked goddess Bhagavati. The mount of the goddess Simha killed all the demons. When Shumbh got the news of Dhumralochan's death, his anger knew no bounds. He instructed Chand and Mun to go and bring goddess Bhagavati after capturing her. Killing of Chand and Mun. Chand and Mun proceeded with a huge army. At that time, goddess Bhagavati had positioned herself at the peak of Himachal mountain. She was mounted on the back of Simha and was smiling sweetly. Chand and Mun tried to enslave her, but suddenly goddess Kali appeared from her mouth and ferociously attacked the demons. She devoured some of them and killed the rest. After seeing his huge army vanquished, Chand angrily ran towards goddess Kali. Mun attacked her with a range of arrows, which infuriated goddess Kali, and she pulled Chand by his hair and severed his head by a sword. Seeing him fall to the ground, Mun ran towards goddess Kali, but even he was killed. The rest of the army retreated. After killing Chand and Mun, goddess Kali told goddess Bhagavati, "I have done my duty. I have killed Chand and Mun. Now you should do the same by killing Shumbh and Nishum." Goddess Bhagavati replied, "Since you have killed the demons Chand and Mun, from now onward you will also become famous as Chandika." Killing of Raktabij. Markandeya says, when Shumbh got the news of Chand and Mun's death, he became very furious. He proceeded to fight goddess Bhagavati accompanied by numerous mighty warriors like Udhyayudh, Kambhu, Kotivirya, Dhumra, Vansh, Hajat, Kalak, Kalikeya. When goddess Chandika saw them coming, she made a loud sound by pulling the bowstring. The demons came near and surrounded goddess Chandika and goddess Bhagavati from all the sides. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu became anxious. They created divine entities with the help of effulgence and emanating from their bodies. These divine entities resembled goddess Chandika. They instructed these divine entities to kill all the demons. Goddess Chandika requested Lord Shiva to approach Shumbh and Nishum as her messenger and inform him that they should either take refuge in the Patala Loka or be ready to die. Lord Mahadeva went to the place where Katyayani was fighting the demons. The demons attacked her with different weapons, but Chandika gave them a befitting reply. Unable to face the assault of the goddesses, the demons started fleeing. Seeing this, Raktabij came forward to fight. Raktabij was blessed with a boon that was, if a single drop of his blood fell on the ground, this drop would create another form of his. This way, in a very short time, thousands of Raktabijas covered the battlefield. The deities became afraid. Seeing the frightened deities, Bhagavati said to Kali, "O Chamunda, open your mouth and drink each drop of blood coming out from the injuries of Raktabij." After seeing this, goddess Bhagavati attacked Raktabij with her trident. Goddess Kali drank all the blood coming out from his wound. At last Raktabij was killed. The deities were pleased. Goddess Kali started to dance with ferocity due to the intoxication caused by drinking of the blood. Killing of Nishum. Markandeya says, when Shumb and Nishum heard about Raktabij's death, they were infuriated. Nishum attacked the goddess with a huge army. Shumb attacked from the other side. In the fierce battle, goddess Bhagavati broke the sword as well as the shield of Nishum. Nishum then attacked goddess Bhagavati with his weapon, Shakti. Goddess Bhagavati broke it with her chakra. At last she attacked him with her arrows at him, and as a result, Nishum got injured and fell. When Shum saw Nishum injured and unconscious, he ran towards goddess Bhagavati to kill her. Goddess Bhagavati blew her conch and made a thunderous noise by pulling the bowstring. Shum released the dangerous weapon Ugra Deepti in the direction of goddess Bhagavati. But her weapon Mahaloka Kamini destroyed it. Shum thundered loudly and attacked goddess Bhagavati with a volley of arrows, but none could cause any harm to her. Finally, goddess Bhagavati attacked Shum with her trident. Shum fell down unconscious. After some time, he regained his consciousness and attacked goddess Bhagavati with his arrows, but she destroyed all the arrows. In the meantime, Nishum had regained his consciousness. He got up and attacked goddess Bhagavati with his trident. In the end, goddess Bhagavati killed Nishum by piercing her trident in his heart. As Nishum was dying, another demon manifested from his body. Even he was killed by her. Her Mount Simha devoured all the dead demons. Killing of Shum. Markandeya says, Shum became angry at the death of his brother Nishum. He furiously told the goddess, O wicked lady, do not be proud of your strength borrowed from others. Goddess Bhagavati replied, O wicked demon, I am the only power of this whole universe. I am the origin of cause and effect. Look, all the divinities are entering into my body. The next moment, all the divine entities which had earlier manifested from the bodies of the deities are united with the goddess. Now the goddess was alone. A tremendous battle was fought between goddess Bhagavati and Shum. Ambika attacked him with numerous divine weapons, but Shum neutralized her attack with his own weapon. Shum covered the whole body of goddess Bhagavati with his arrows. She broke his bow. After this, Shum attacked her with his weapon named Shakti, which was broken into pieces by her chakra. Now Shum took out his sword and attacked her with it. She broke his shield and sword with her arrows. Shum then attacked her with his mace. Even his mace was broken into pieces. Shum had no more weapons left with him. He attacked the goddess on her breast with his clenched fist. She slapped him on his face, because of which he fell down. The next moment he got up and manifested himself in the sky. Now a tremendous duel was fought between them in the sky. In the end, she dashed him on the ground and pierced the trident in his heart. Shum was instantly killed. After the killing of Shum, all the deities became pleased. The Gandharvas and the deities rejoiced. The Apsaras danced. The whole atmosphere echoed with the sound, Shanti Shanti, let there be peace. Devi Stotra. Markandeya says, after goddess Bhagavati had killed Shum, all the deities under the leadership of Indra and Agni started eulogizing her. O goddess, be pleased upon us, protect the whole world, as you are the goddess of this whole universe. You appear in the form of this earth, the base on which everything is situated. Your light illuminates all the living creatures. You are the only power through which creation, nurturing, and annihilation takes place. You are the Brahmani, Maheshwari, and the Kaumari. We salute you because you have protected us from the terror of the demons. We need your protection from all the calamities of this world. Goddess Bhagavati was extremely pleased by their eulogy. She asked them for any wish. The deity said, O Akhila Eshwari, we need your protection. Clear all the obstacles from our path. Eliminate our enemies. Goddess Bhagavati replied, during Vaivasvat Manvantar, I will take incarnation from Yashoda's womb, the wife of Nand, to kill the demons Shumb and Nishum. After that I will kill the demon by Prachit in my most aggressive form. 100 years later I will manifest myself and would be known as Satakshi because of my 100 eyes. My next incarnation would be known as Shakambhari because I would nurture the whole world during the period of drought. I will kill the demon Durgam during that drought period. I will kill the demon Arun, the tormentor of all the three worlds, by appearing in the form of a bee. Due to this, I will be known as Brahmari. I will take incarnations every time the demons torment the world. Goddess Bhagavati blesses the deities. Goddess Bhagavati says, I will clear all the obstacles from the path of such a man who worships me, a devotee who listens to the great tales of how I killed Mahishashura, Shumb and Nishum on the 8th, 9th and 14th days of any month would be liberated from all sins and poverty. He would become free from fear. A devotee must listen to my divine tales during all the religious ceremonies like making sacrifice, worship and performing yajna. By doing this, all his enemies will be eliminated. A man who remembers me when faced with dangerous situation remains protected by me. After blessing the deities, Goddess Bhagavati disappeared from their sight. All the demons which had survived after the killings of Shumb and Nishum went to the nether world to save their lives. Goddess Bhagavati blesses Shurat and the Vaishya. The sage says, O king, I have described in detail about the greatness of Goddess Bhagavati, who is the creator of this universe. She is the one who bestows the knowledge of self to us. She is the Maya, illusion by whom the whole world is influenced. You must take her refuge. You can achieve all the pleasures of this world, heaven, as well as liberation. King Shurat and the Vaishya went to do their penance. While doing their penance, they chanted the mantras of Devi Shukta. They made an earthen idol of Bhagavati and worshipped it by offering flowers, dhoop, etc. They did an austere penance for 3 years, implying various modes of worship. Sometimes they observed fast, the other time they offered their own blood to please Goddess Bhagavati. At last the goddess was pleased and appeared before them. She said, I am pleased with both of you. I will fulfill whatever you wish. King Shurat sought her blessings in regaining his kingdom from the clutches of his enemies. He also requested her to bless him with an undivided kingdom in his next life. The Vaishya requested her to make him free from all kinds of attachment. Goddess Bhagavati said, O king, very soon you will be able to regain your whole kingdom from your enemies. In your next birth, you would be born as Savarani Muni and Manu, the son of Surya. You will also attain self-knowledge and become free from all kinds of attachment. After blessing both of them, Goddess Bhagavati disappeared.